Hi, this is Eric Martin, Report Game Geek. I'm here with Stephanie Berry from Hurricane, and we're looking at Kero, designed by Prospero Hall. Two-player game we previewed in 2017.
Yes.
But the art was not final, the components weren't final, and now this is pretty much the final production. Yes.
Yes, almost. This is the trucks just come out from the production. So our designer the final ones that will be improved with black sun timer, more translucent thing, without the point of glue, but we're almost done with the game.
Okay. Okay. Maybe you can give an overview though of how we play. So what are we trying to do in this world? I know it's set in the future.
Yeah.
There is a problem getting kerosene, getting fuel.
Yes.
And so now we are competing.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a card and dice game with a bit of territory building. So we are in a future and friendly world, and there is a scarce of Kero. In this two-player game, two clones are still struggling to survive, exploring new territories there.
Okay.
In their Tonkin trucks, which are here. In this friendly world, you have to survive. Your survival is based on how much kerosene and resources, which are on the dice, you can fight and how you use them wisely to improve, upgrade your comp. Here, these are the comps, and to score points. So you will be the leader of one clan, managing your comp, your explorers, your Tonkin truck, which is about 60 seconds worth, and you compete to gain the same cards and the same territories.
Okay.
So how to win? You have to score points for the end of the game by obtaining cards. Here you are the points and on the territories. So you have to make it faster than your opponents. The game is played in 3 rounds, each round comprising several turns. You have a deck which has a specific setup because the game is played with 3 rounds, but these are randomly in the game.
Right.
Here you have the claim card. These are put randomly in the action deck, in the action card deck, and we have a specific setup. So you have the Kero cards here, you have the start cards. In this card, you are sure you won't have a claim card. So no game, no round finished here. And here you have the other cards, and you put randomly one of each clan card
in each file.
In each file, yes. So, okay. For instance, I'm doing this. It has already been shuffled, so you don't shuffle them anymore. Okay. So now we've got our 3 rounds. We have 3 claim quest card. Oh. So here is the setup. So how to play your turn? At the start of your turn, you may, if you want, fuel up with Kero. The Kero is the sand in your Tonkin trap. So you can spend jerrycans token here to refill it, or not. You use your Tonkin trunk to roll your dice. So you have to select and roll your dice. So you have to observe before what you want to buy, your cards, and where you want to place explorers and territories to obtain the resources needed. So to choose your dice, you have 5 identical dice, which is your base setup of dice, your end, with 1 resources on each side. You have wheat, brick, recruit, metal, and you have also a jerrycan here
Okay.
When you will roll the die, you will obtain a jerry can. The jerry can is very important because you do many things with it. It's a scarce of kerosene, so you can refill your tanker trunk. You can add additional dice for your roll. You can add cards, so you can do many things with it. And you have this fire on this face. So you can spend jerry cans to add additional dice, which have bigger resources and special actions,
Okay.
like take a trajectile. A trajectile gives you kind of bonuses for during the game. For instance, here we have resources of your choice. Move explorers from one territory to another, free refill of Kero, you can ignore the fire on your dice, and so on. And you can put for free an explorer here. So once you made your hand with all the dice you want, you took your tanker trunk and you put it this way. And then you roll your dice again, and again, as long as you have Kero here in your tanker trunk and to obtain the results you want. But if you have a fire, the dice is burnt, it is put away, and then it's done.
Okay.
So now that you have all your resources, for instance, I've got this. We could say I'm not very lucky. Okay, so I'm just looking after what I want to purchase. I collect my resources and I can pay from 3 actions. I can take cards, and I can visit the Tuareg and take trial ties by paying jerry cans, or I can move 1 explorer or more to territories. The cost is here, so you have to pay this thing to put an explorer. Regarding the cards, Regarding the cards, you can score from 2 to 4 points with the basic territories. Here, most of cards enables you to score 1 to 2 points. You also have these 2 special cards in the deck, which allows you to gain a lot more of points. You also have the non-shell pass cards. These cards enables you to gain more points. The more you have this type of cards, the more you will earn points. So it is 13 if you have at least 4 of this kind of cards. You also have special cards with the infinite symbol. These cards enables you to have specific power and abilities each on your turn until the end of the game. So when I buy this card, I take the token. Okay, it's not the good one, but I take this one for instance. Okay, I put it here. Up. I put the card here. I buy, and it's a helpful reminder. In this case, sorry. In this case, I will win a tie if I am not, if I do not have the majority of the territories.
Right.
Okay, so these are the different powers. You have additional resources for free. You can roll a dice for free instead of paying a jerry can. So these are all the permanent abilities you can have on each of your turn.
Okay.
So you have different actions possible for the cards. Ahead of winning points, you can gain Kero for free, you can have trajectories for free, you can place explorers for free, you can have a refill for free, and that's all. Now that I have buy my card, I can check if I want to send up an explorer to a territory. I just pay the cost and then I place it on the territories. There are 2 types of territories. You have basic territories, which will make you gain points. for instance, info, you will have territories with 1 or 2 points, but with bonuses like trajectories of jerrycans.
Okay.
And you will also have bonus conditions territories, which will lead you to pick up some cards or another, because there's a kind of objective and set collection of cards to achieve these bonus points. For instance, here it's 1 point per own yellow cards.
Right.
Here it's 1 point plus
Two for
two.
reset.
Yes, for reset and so on.
Okay.
So this can help you to choose wisely what you want to buy. So now that I am done, I just look at the result of my roll, and I see if I have fire or not. If I have at least 2 fires, I burn the card here. So I burn, and then I just move from the left to the right all the cards here, and we refill the empty space. This is how we refill the cards, and when the Kero start cards will be over, it will be the beginning of a maybe randomly end of round that could occur.
Right.
So to claim territories, for instance, okay, so here it's the draft, and I've got up.
One of the coin cards.
Yes, one of claim cards. So we're just looking at the territories, and we are looking where players on which territories it has a majority. In this case, up. Okay, no problem. Okay, I win this one. The brown player win this one. If there is a tie, unless you have a specific card ability or bonus, the territory is discarded. Okay, this territory is discarded too because there is no one. Oh, sorry. Okay, and we just put the territories there. If we have bonuses, we take it. So at the end of a round, all the the row is empty, and we put new territories on it. So there are 12 territories, and we will see all of them during a play.
Okay.
So at the end, when you reveal the third claim card, it's the end of the game. So we just determine the winning clan by adding up the points of both cards and territories, and the clan with the most points wins the game.
Okay.
So there's a lot of components. You have to think fast. You have to choose, because what I'm not told is that this is a serious funny game, or maybe a funny serious game, because you have to roll the die and to choose wisely under the time pressure. So you have to check how the Kero flows in your track. But you can have a Kero outage. So in this case, you have to avoid that. You have to do a refill. So that's the funny thing in the game. I am not doing a full refill of the drink. This is my opponent who will do the refill for me.
Okay.
So you will have the 8 dice of the game, and when I want to do a refill, I will put my trick this way, and you will roll the die until you have fire on all the faces.
Oh,
okay, so
and then I'm going to throw them off the table.
There is no place here.
Okay.
But so I don't know. Yes, until you have the fire on all the dice. So I don't know how much Kero I will gain during a refill.
Right.
So it's funny for my opponent, because you want to roll, make fire. So it's really funny. And if I don't have Kero anymore in my track, I lose my turn. So I can buy nothing. I collect nothing. So it's very damaging.
So you got this definite time pressure on doing everything.
Yes.
In addition to trying to strategically figure out all the stuff that goes on.
Yes, and we cannot win the game just by using the white dice. So you have to gain enough jerrycans to spend them to other better resources.
Right.
And to buy the the great card at the start of the game, because these specific abilities will enable you to make many things, but at the end you will not have too much resources. So it's a kind of dilemma between, okay, I'm taking cards of I'm going to the territories, and you have the time pressure of the sun timer, but also of the random head of fronts, because you have 8 cards, you have 9 cards in the setup for a round. In the setup you have 9 cards of this plus this one, but at the end, when I finish the Kero stockpile, I don't know if
How much
this
time
one
you have on
will be the
anything.
first or
Right.
the ninth. So
Okay.
that's all.
All right. That's quite a lot going on. Thank you, Stephanie, for the overview.
Thank you.